EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Set. 19. 50. Get the boys down. He's coming. You better bring.
Watson on first down. That complete to Lamar Miller. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game too. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
At the 39-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Watson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That one a first down pickup of 8. A first down carry now for Miller. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Here's Watson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Samson Ebukam leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Watson now to throw. Forced out to his left. He finds Hopkins complete. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. And the Rams are going to go ahead and take another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Check 50. Check 50.
They'll try to run for it with Miller. Miller with first down and more. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller, 34 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead. So look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
Switch gears. Shell.
On 2nd and 9, Goff. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Watch the ship. 2 for 1. 2 for 1. 2 for.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Whitney Merciless barreling in for the sack. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. Here we go on 4th. Goff past the 20. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Brandon Cooks, 43 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points,
Lamar Miller, he's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Texans are able to show off their quick strike ability. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Bill O'Brien with a call here. We'll go for 2. From the gun, here's Watson. Incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And some room to maneuver. After one, it's 13-6. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
Here we go. 180.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. This time the extra point up and good, and that will tie things up at 13. All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. He'll have a first down past the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Lamar Miller! Touchdown, Houston! Lamar Miller on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Texans have taken the lead. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
180.
On first down, it's Gurley. Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle. Goff going to hand it to Gurley. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. Out of the gun, Goff. And that's complete to Cooks. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
On 2nd and a yard, Goff. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Whitney Merciless picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 3rd, Goff. He gets it to Cooks. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert. From the red zone now, Goff. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Todd Gurley there to make the grab as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Zuerlein connects on the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Now a first down throw, Watson. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. From the 21, it's second and 10. Watson with a give to Miller. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Throwing on third down, Watson. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Clay Matthews adding another sack to his impressive NFL resume. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. They were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Now a first down throw. Gone. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Bernardrick McKinney muscled his way in for the sack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Gone. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. They'll run it again with Miller. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
Strong route. Watch the screen. Mike's 50. Let's go, defense.
On third down, Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Reset. 19. Mike 50. Watch the pass.
Now Carlos Hyde in the game. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Loss of a yard.
54.
Second and 11 at the 46-yard line.
Get him.
On second and 11 now. Watson, blitz coming, and down he goes. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Third and long, it's Watson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
2 for 1.
Now it's gone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
At the 44-yard line.
10th carry now for Lamar Miller. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the Rams 46.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Get out the field, defense.
Out of the gun, Watson. And a catch made by Hopkins. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 36 yards on the play. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now Watson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Black 20.
Bradley Roby on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 40-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Cut. 180. Watch it, and it's getting that home. Check 43. Hey, Shell.
Again they run with Gurley. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
My 31!
They start the drive with Hyde. And Hyde is going to need somewhere to hide. He's tackled in the end zone for a safety. Well, I don't know if careless is the right word there, but bottom line, here in the fourth quarter, tie game, you can't do that.
You sure can, Brandon. And not only do you give up the lead, now you've got to turn around, punt it away from your own 20 as well. So it's really a double whammy with time starting to become a factor.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Todd Gurley, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Here we go, 50, Mike 50.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Watson steps away to his left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson, it's complete to Hopkins. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 16. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. He'll try and run it. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the 1st. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They come out here in the eye. 1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. They'll run for it with Hyde. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. 1 man in the backfield, that's Miller, 2nd and goal. They get it to him running left. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Taking it in from 4 yards out as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Watson dancing to his left. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Another carry now for Gurley. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and just like that, it's third down. So here we go, Charles, third down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
They go play action, so they will look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
First down.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Buying time to his left. He's going to let it fly. It got his man complete. Watson to Hopkins for a huge hookup. 58 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still... You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. So long from Houston.